Hey everyone, my name is Laura and welcome to Book Bubbler. I have a very late Friday reads. Let's call this one a weekly reads because it's probably going to go up on Sunday. So today's the 21st, so 22nd of May, maybe it'll be up. Yeah. Song of the week this week. I'm so excited. I have not purchased it yet, but I will be doing it very shortly. Is the new Harry Styles song, As It Was. I love Harry Styles. Yes, I'm too old. Fairly certain I'm older than his mother. Don't care. Love him. Love everything about him. Just love him. So his new single that dropped a few weeks ago, it's been playing a lot at my house. So yeah, As It Was, Harry Styles. And let's see, I'm very close to finishing like 3 different books, and I kept putting this off Thursday, Friday, and then, well, I couldn't do it this morning before work because I worked too early, but I put it off for 2 days thinking I would finish at least one of these books, if not 2 of them, and then maybe the third if I was lucky, but that just is not happening. So I had to just pull the cord, and here we go, right? So the only books I have finished this week are the ones that I finished in the mid-month book bash, which again, I have not cobbled together my vlog and posted. So you will see the 3 books that I finished here. I will keep it brief because I do talk about them in the vlog that will go up eventually. Anyways, so yeah, this past week was good. It was kind of busy in a weird way, and then I had time off, but I still didn't get anything done that I really should have or really needed to. I got putsy things done. I did do work laundry because, I can't let that go for more than a few days, but that's about it. And it's my birthday this past Wednesday, so I am now very firmly in my 40s, unfortunately. It's okay. So, had a good birthday, slept in, my mom came in, and I ordered my favorite salad from Maggiano's for lunch delivered. And we watched the first 3 episodes of Wild Bill on BritBox. That's I think, just 1 season British mystery series starring Rob Lowe. We both liked it a lot. And then we took naps and watched a couple of episodes of Midsummer Murders, excuse me, and had some cake and chatted for a bit. If I remember to, I'll try and put a picture of my cake in here. I'm probably going to forget, but it was very good. Had a lemon filling. But yeah, that was Wednesday. Thursday, I meant to do a whole bunch of stuff and catch up on things, and I just sort of wandered around the house. I just couldn't get myself motivated, and then I worked Friday and today, Saturday, so that's been my week pretty much. Reading wise, yeah. I sort of feel like I'm at a place too in reading a lot of books where I can see the ending, and instead of just reading through like I would normally do and just enjoying it and seeing if it was right or not or whatever, I am feeling some DNFs coming on, including some books that I got new like within the last year, a couple Book of the Month books and one newer release, and I was so excited for them, and I'm like, I'm going to treat myself and read this book that I want to read, because that's how my brain works, sadly. I'm going to really get crazy. I'm going to treat myself to this book that I really want to read. I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I don't think I like this. I think I know exactly where this is going. So I have the audiobook from the library, and I have a physical copy of my own. So I'm looking at the physical copy, and I'm like, oh, I think it's going this way. So I didn't get a chance to flip through that, but that'll be next week's for sure. So anyways, that's the kind of stuff that I've been doing lately. So now I'm kind of like side-eyeing all of my Book of the Month Club books. Like, do I really want to read you? And if I picked you up right now, would it be just like this book is? Because that would really be a bummer. But, then I could clear like a lot of shelf space, quite honestly. So yeah, kind of in a weird DNF-y phase. Maybe I'll have to start channeling Sean the Book Maniac and become the Empress of Bailing at some point. But anyways, I digress. Okay, so the 3 books that I finished in mid-month book bash. they're not like each other. First up is Organizing for the Rest of Us by Dana K. White. I really love Dana White. She has a YouTube channel here. She's had for a long time. She used to call herself Noni the Slob, Noni for Anonymous. And I have been a big fan of hers since, I think, shortly after she started her channel. This is her third book, and this is mostly, well, 100 realistic strategies to keep any house under control. Like, check the bathroom for clutter. That's Dana, by the way. It's little stuff, you know? And even though this all makes a lot of sense and a lot of it is really easy, I have yet to stick with any of her things here. It sounds really great. In my brain, I do these things. Like in my brain, I open up, I have a small antique chest of drawers on one side of my fireplace. It sounds very posh. It's not. And it's all sort of like different kinds of junk. Like one is sort of tools and electrical stuff junk, and the other one is like an insane amount of incense. Like more incense than any hippie could ever possibly use in their lifetime. But I keep buying more. Like that's in one of the drawers, and the other one is like random cameras and like extra coasters and like sort of a junk drawer, you know? So in my brain, as I'm reading through this, I'm mentally opening up a drawer and I'm going sorting through everything that's in there, and I'm going, yeah, no, this can go. No, that's obvious trash. Okay, this can, no, donate this. Like I'm doing this in my brain for my house. That does not help the actual house problem that I have. So this was inspirational, and I will read it again. I'll keep flipping through it and referring to it because I referred to her other two books as well. But yeah, so I read this whole thing, was very inspired, and then I did nothing about it. The second one I finished, I won't talk about much because I know it's not everyone's jam. This is smut, and I really enjoyed this smut. This was good. This is A Lady of Rooksgrave Manor by Kathryn Moon. This is now the first in what is now a two-part series. The second one comes out, I think, in a couple of weeks. This was really good. The overall mystery was really interesting. Who/what was attacking the residents and guests and the manor itself, and why, and that was really interesting, on top of the smut, which was good. And I liked all the characters, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed this. I saw this on Becca's channel, Becca and the Books, which, by the way, Becca is doing her 24-hour bookathon, and right now, so it's 24 hours of live shows nonstop for this weekend. So right now behind me, I have How to Train Your Gavin on. He's talking with Lexi, and I forget Lexi's channel name. She also has a booktube channel. I also watch her. But they're doing sprints right now. So anyways, Becca likes some smut, and she'd mentioned this. And then I saw this mentioned on 2 or 3 other British booktubers who I watched on their channel, like all in a row within a couple of weeks. And it wasn't recent videos from them either. It was just sort of like random older ones I hadn't seen before. And they all mentioned this. And I was like, oh, Kindle Unlimited, I'll check it out. And I liked it so much, I bought it. So this is very dirty. It's not a clean romance. Ooh, no, it is not. But I really liked it. If you think you might like it too, I think you should check it out. And the last one that I finished, which Island Home, Tim Winton. This was the Aussie April and Book Naturalist pick for last April 2021. And I just finished this now in May 2022. True story. It's excellent. It's wonderful. It's totally me. That's what took me over a year to read it. So it's roughly chronological. Tim talks about growing up in Australia, visiting different parts of Australia, what the natural world is like, his life experiences, people he has met along the way, how he got involved in essentially environmentalism, he talks about Aboriginal elders and their wisdom a little bit, and specific people. Talks about living in other places too, and relates living in, I think he moved to London, don't quote me, but he moved away for a while, and then talks about like when he's looking at something wherever he was living and reflecting back on a place in Australia, and just the huge diversity and knowledge and all the stuff that comprises Australia. I thought it was wonderful and lovely. I don't know anything else that he's written. He's written Cloud Street, and I tried to read that once, but I think I just didn't get to it, and I had to go back to the library, and I just returned it. But he's written a lot of things. I know he's fairly well known. I just have not read anything else except for this, and I really enjoyed this. I love his vocabulary. That was the most exciting part for me reading this past weekend, was his vocabulary choices. Like, the words he picks are so perfect for that little like slot of how he's describing how water's like sucking back out to the ocean with the tide. I mean, I could have like rightfully underlined tons of stuff in here that would have been great little phrases and things, but I enjoyed the heck out of this. I thought this was so good. It's Milkweed editions. I love Milkweed. They have great nature writing and great publications in general, but this was excellent, and I am glad I finally finished it, even though it took me 13 months to do so. It also lived in my purse for probably 6 months, and then I didn't actually need it in my purse, so it just sort of sat there, and I was just hauling it around for 6 months. Anyways, yeah. So these are the 3 that I finished last weekend. Like I said, I'm working on quite a few others. I am nearly done with words escape me. Good thing I'm filming a video. I'm nearly done with the start to another mystery series by Charles Finch. What is it? Is this Charles? Is that his first name? Lennox? His character's name is Lennox. Last name is Lennox. I think it's Charles Lennox. Anyways. So I'm almost done with that one. That's pretty good. Other than that, yeah, I'm not ready to talk about anything else yet. This little stack here is my TBR for May. Everything there is stuff I haven't started yet. I do have a little over a week to get to it because May is a pretty long month. And I'm hoping to get to Upstream in particular tomorrow night. So we'll see. This is what's coming up, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, trying to stay out of trouble semi-successfully. I don't know. Just moseying along, trying to motivate myself, and then just instead staring out the window. So that's me. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. If you have read any of these, let me know. If you have any recommendations for other smut, please let me know. I'll always take them. And if you have read or used Dana before, Dana White, if you've tried anything of hers, please let me know. I'd love to see how it went, or like hear from you what you thought about it. It makes so much sense, and because I am a very emotional person, and so is Dana, like all of her strategies to make things unemotional, decisions to declutter, make so much sense to me. If you're like that too when you've done this, I would love to hear about it, because yeah, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go try and participate in some sprints and finish up the book club book that I have to finish for tomorrow night, and I have 200 pages to go. So, all right, I'm going to get back to it, and hope you all are doing well, and I will see you very soon.